can't believe it. I got into a cab today and I got the best butter chicken recipe. Now, Drew told me that it's very important to have the right garam masala, so I'm going to make my own. I'll show you how. I'm using 2 teaspoons of coriander seeds and 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds. Now, we need to roast these off to bring out all the flavour. So garam masala is used a lot in Indian cuisine. I'm starting off with 6 little cardamom pods. Now, we need to get the pods off because we're just going to use the seeds, so I just give them a little bash. So we just remove the pods. Next up, I'm using 2 black cardamom, and that's going to impart a beautiful smoky flavour into my spice mix. And grinding your own spices is like making a fresh coffee from scratch. It's like instant coffee versus roasted beans. 6 cloves, a grating of nutmeg, a pinch of cinnamon, in with our coriander and cumin seeds. A little bit of salt helps to grind it fine, and away we go. So it's a combination of swirling around and pounding down to get a really nice, fine spice mix. I can smell all those beautiful spices in there. And that's done. We'll just put that aside. So for this butter chicken, I'm using chicken thighs. Really hard to overcook. They're very forgiving. They stay so tender. To start off with the marinade, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of this garam masala. Then I'm adding Kashmiri chilli. So it's a little bit milder than your normal chilli powder, and it has a lovely smoky flavour. A tablespoon of ginger and almost a tablespoon of garlic. 1/3 cup of full cream yogurt. For best results, we marinate this overnight, but I don't have time for that, so I've got one I prepared earlier. Magic. Right, now we're just going to bake these, and then we just pop these into a 160 degrees oven. Now I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous butter chicken sauce from scratch, not out of the jar. Okay, so in goes a little bit of mustard seed oil. All delicious sauces start by frying onion and garlic. So in goes 1 onion, a few cloves of garlic, and we're just going to cook that down until it's lovely and caramelised and sweet. Just give that a little stir. That mustard oil is smelling magnificent. So now all we do is we add 4 diced tomatoes, 1 whole red chilli diced up, and 1 cup of water. And then we're going to let this cook down for about half an hour until all the tomato breaks down and we have this lovely sauce. Right, lid's on, and I can smell my chicken's ready. Yes, look at that, beautiful. Place this into a bowl, and this was Drew's hot tip. Normally they do the chicken in a tandoor oven, but of course I don't have a tandoor oven. And neither does Drew. So what he does is he gets some of this cold. All we do is we place it over the flame until it starts to smoke. And look at that, woohoo, it's starting already. Oh my gosh, it's smelling like a tandoor oven. All Drew does is he gets a little bit of foil. He pops the smoking little coal into a piece of foil, pops it in on top of the chicken, adds a little bit of mustard oil to make it smoke up. We've got to trap that smoke with a bit of foil. And this is going to give it a lovely smoky chicken flavour. Smells amazing. Back to our sauce. So we start again with a new fresh pan, and into the pan goes 100 grams of butter, and it is called butter chicken. So now we just fry off some fresh cumin seeds. Meanwhile, I'm just going to blitz this beautiful tomato sauce. And now we're going to put this gorgeous tomato sauce into the pan with the butter and cumin. 1 tablespoon of sugar, ground coriander, Kashmiri chilli. Drew's using tomato ketchup. Got a feeling that that might be a bit of an Aussie thing to do. Stir and let all those flavours mingle for about 10 minutes. 2 teaspoons of my homemade garam masala. Right, for that chicken, let's hope it's all smoky. So we'll remove this little guy. Add the chicken to the sauce. And now to totally lush it out, we're going to add 1/2 cup of cream and some dried fenugreek. And that's going to give it that lovely, earthy, authentic flavour. And now it's ready to serve.